Estes. Our rivals. Second level. Yeah.
I can intensify the vow of rivals now.
This to the surface and perfectly.
You.
Change that so I do want to try it out.
For the
At
realm.
5, a little bit higher than what we need, but
For the will of night.
which
What form
attacks
suits
and
you tonight?
specials may deal critical damage. Attacks linger for 2 seconds, explode a blast is struck by your special. Special is this thing. Yeah, we'll just stick to critical damage. Alright.
Now for Typhon. Lord Hermes.
So you can sneak on out of there without me giving you my boon? Well, you're entirely mistaken, Em. And you're about to be much quicker, too.
Foes' projectiles are slower, your mega moves are faster, your first burst costs less, another item appears afterward. Really? So this could be kind of nice. Oh, projectile speed. Okay. So far, I'm liking the chain. Either they were trying to make that just feel snappier. Like it. Okay. Okay. I haven't had Ares in a while.
Word reached us that you defeated the Titan of Time last night, and we were most impressed. But I was left to wonder whether he experienced the throes of agony before the end. Perhaps he eventually can be dissuaded thus.
Next damage inflict wounds. What's again? Your strike has plus 50 power when inflicting this. Reapplied after. Okay, so you just get more attack damage with that, and then they take more attack damage. No, I don't think that's. Dash creates a row of falling blades along your path. Striking a foe with your weapon may spill plasma. Also restore mana. Plasma grants 1% move and strike speed in this location when touched or soon expired. Interesting. I'll just go with the. What extra damage I get? Will hit. Where's the hammer at? Over there in the corner. I always like to start with the hammer here. Oh.
Where do you come from?
Heracles.
To the most efficient killer here. You do the work, you get the coin. Your work.
Got to go ahead and get a bit of a head start. Plus 100 gold is good with me. Hey.
All dead.
You channel your mega attack 50% faster and it uses less mana. 1 less mana. I guess it only uses like 5. Like 20 better. Attacks knock foes away and have plus 10 power. Also sounds fine. Flip this, I guess.
Fine work as always.
Gold. Another thing.
My favor in exchange for drink? No. You waste your resources and time. My time as well. You'll get a share of spoils if you earn your kills, but nothing more.
I understand. Nevertheless, we're both working for the same family, and I have seen firsthand the efforts you're taking to drive back their enemies. And I'm grateful.
You make it to the mountaintop as yet? In case you haven't, nothing good awaits you there. Or so I hear.
What do you mean, Typhon? I'm surprised the Olympians don't have you helping out with him, instead of bashing a bunch of weaklings far from where the real danger is.
The Olympians won't abide some half-god stealing their glory. I get the drudgery, not the important work. Thank the fates that you get some of each. Fight on.
Alright, see. Alright, bonus room.
Lost.
Extra money. Good so far. Alright. What next? I guess maybe go with another Ares boon. See if we can get some of those stacks with the wound thing. Was that like net? I see it's like every other now that I use it.
Ghastly thing.
A lot more often. It also is burning through my mana pretty fast. Plus to do more damage and inflict wounds. Dash, off to take damage, or foe slain, spill plasma. Price? Take damage or foes. Sure. Try out this plasma thing. Bonus room. Oh, one right. Oh, that's the plasma. Extra mana is helpful.
The air feels different now.
Go for double health.
You'll be out in no time, Shades.
Ouch. Oh wow. Plasma's dropping everywhere.
Good. Go show that shade the way.
A earth or a wind element too. Something. I don't know. I guess maybe Apollo. Maybe Selene. I don't know what I particularly want from you guys. That was just a chance I'm gonna drop the plasma. I guess it's like every kill I'm getting it. Out.
Can't do it.
Go on. Mana. Might need to go for that double mana. Another way of keeping my mana going. Apollo gives me something.
A solid blow against the Titans' forces, but they've started to regroup. Still, these types of victories must shake them to the core. Let's drive them back.
Oh yeah. Sprints faster, inflicts daze on surrounding foes. If you're standing in your cast when they expire, immediately restore mana. I guess I could do that. Cast expands size until they expire. That one's always free. Go with this one. I do need the mana return. I just need to be standing in it where I want to go. Yeah. Okay. Enough to do. Hopefully. Let's just say that's enough. Guess let's go. Access some.
Straightforward.
Your relatives on Mount Olympus all are well aware of me, of course. In most respects, I now can aid you openly, and even they themselves may grant you greater strength using...
Oh.
A god may cross your path.
This is now the, so she's referring to now the gods can actually work with her and create, like, their, like, a combination kind of thing. So this is one of their combinations, that your Hexfire is a beam that deals up to 800 damage over a second. So I think something she already had, but now has been kind of, like, reworked. This Hex has the most potential. It gains +2 upgrades to your next Path of Stars. Next upgrade thing I get for it would get +2. Or I guess. Not the biggest fan of this one, but
Lunar Ray.
you have to stand still to cast it.
Where else can we go?
I guess we could go with Poseidon, because I still wouldn't mind switching this out for, like, the splash on attacks. So, with this being here... no, I still got... I was gonna say I could try and hit it with the Heroic from the, that I normally do. A big explosion. This place is just filled with... whole room just, like, blew up.
Night after night, victory after victory. You're making all of this look rather easy, niece. Well then, sail on, and may my blessing make things easier still.
Specials hit with a splash. Your cast also immediately hits foes with powerful splash and inflict froth. Any mana finds are worth more. Leave stuff now. This is fine. Bunch of little stuff. Money. Also just beneficial for later.
Nowhere to go but out.
There. Alright. Got a good chunk of cash.
We started working with Kara back when we had to figure out a system to transport all the mortal dead down to your father's realm. Must be more pleasant hauling messages from us.
Specials deal more damage in a larger area. Your sprint is faster and inflicts daze. Your attack has a chance to hit 2 times. Sounds great. Take the extra 5.
Supply
Kara.
goods to mighty Heracles. Sometimes I wonder whom else you provide for, my lord. Not that you'd say.
Yeah.
Oh.
I do find it funny that she understands.
Are you quite serious, Cyclops? The bodies of the dead ought not to be consumed. All sorts of diseases and the like.
I'm telling you, they can be pretty good. Just gotta age them right. But anyways, we can pick up on that another night. We got a warm one over there.
Lady Medea, I cannot believe the two of you are getting on like this. The Testament of Night requires that you form alliances with those who stand in our way.
We merely have a common interest, sorceress. The Cyclops yet stands in your way, so have at him. I'm here to make the night more foul at your own behest.
Ah, bad timing. Ah. Ouch. That Lunar Ray is up a lot. Do appreciate that. Got time to cast this at him. He's just stompy stomps. Point blank wasn't the best use of that, but. Whew. Okay. Get behind this ray. It's up like all the time.
Return to Shadow now.
Lady Medea's gone.
Right. Card I got was the boons you have offered have a plus 10% chance to be a duo. Okay. Happy with that.
On such particularly fearsome nights, the Witch of Shadows is believed to haunt this awfully putrescent field whilst conducting her profane experiments upon the dead.
Still feel a little nauseous after that.
Yeah. Yeah. That poison is. Didn't notice. I think they finally finished or fixed the mouse lock bug I always had, where my mouse would be like stuck on one side of my screen for the first bit. Really appreciated.
Will not be
Fun.
staying long.
Messing with that anymore. Alright.
Which keepsake now?
As normal, I'm gonna switch over to my aromatic file. That verify. Ooh, that hit the thing. Okay, take it. Plus 50% more attack damage. Healing, don't need max health.
Should get here soon enough.
Those are cheaper than buying them at a normal shop, so it's beneficial to do that. I'm not looking forward to Eris being buffed up. Gonna be
Which way now?
what if these plasma last like this considered one stage where it like carries over to the other parts of it, or like each thing is its own stage, so maybe my hex carries over. I feel like it might carry over.
Area clear.
So impact, that's bonus plasma chance, I guess. Or for that to be what hit.
Dead ahead.
Okay. I was wondering where the plasma is. Oh, yeah, I can see that it carries over. But dead to that. Alright. Double hit.
Felt that for sure.
Hey, what's up?
There's some catastrophic storm brewing at the top of Olympus. Can't get anywhere near it. What's happening up there?
You're giving him a
That
gift.
storm conceals the real threat. Kronos awakened the father of all monsters and set him loose. These forces we're fighting, they're just a stalling tactic and a feint.
You're saying that's bloody Typhon? Oh, God. Since I was young, I prayed to all of you for safety and good fortune from my tower. Now it's you yourselves who'd better pray.
No, we're going to destroy that thing. I don't yet know all that requires, though prayer most likely won't be necessary.
Oh, then I'll pray just in case. Figure it couldn't hurt. Just please be careful, Melly. And before you go, take one of these. My latest work.
Your mega moves also deal plus damage area around foes they hit, but use more mana. I mean, I am using a mega moves a lot with my attacks, so I mean that would be a lot of extra damage, but also a lot of extra mana spending. I don't want to blast the area with my cast because I want to stand in those. 40 armor. Next time you lose it all, deal 2,000 damage to surrounding foes. I mean, that's whatever. I guess I'll go with this.
Here you go.
It's expensive on the mana, but
Bye.
like, scoop around see if I could get anything. Alright. That palm is fine. Yeah, this does for extra damage. And something. Like burning up my mana.
Can't go full blast.
I guess keep bumping up this.
Adequate.
Still waiting on my bonus max life to come in. One here, armor.
This eve.
Your choice of at least 3 or more linked upgrades for your X. One of 3 boons from Hermes. I would like to take the upgrades to the X,
Delivery
I
coming
think.
soon.
Just get a bonus when that happens for the first time. Punch up. Ouch.
Moon monument right over there.
Come on.
Go, Phrenos. Cheers, Phrenos.
Alright, tempted to go max mana, or do some mana, but I'll go with for now.
You test my patience.
I got that in time.
I can't.
It's been so long, love. Why, I felt a little thrill of fright. But then a little birdie told me you'd gone far down in those depths, even to some success. I'll be excited to hear all the juicy bits.
Cast Inflict's weak, and damage all foes while dragging them toward the center. Gain a chance to dodge for each air you've got. 3% per air boon. Nice, that's 12% dodge. I'll take it. Attacks gain power, but you prime mana. +9 isn't bad either. Wonder where that factors in. Like, is that before this? So it's a little bit more because of the +50%. I'm gonna take the dodge though.
Excellent.
Oh, this is would be a lot of upgrades if I grab it. I'll get the free one from Hermes plus this one.
Last one.
Oh. Oops. Might mean to.
progress.
Yeah, that's okay.
From the heavens themselves.
Okay, so 5 upgrades. What's this? Hex can be Godsend. Fire bigger solar use ray with plus 500 power. Jeez. Guess probably getting that's pretty good. I don't really want it to fire for longer and lock me in place for you. Your hex is plus 40 power over the course of every 1 second. I guess that's the reason you want it. After using hex, you deal more damage this encounters. Good. Here, let's go down this. Or use your hex, gain 10 armor that lasts the duration of the effect. Okay, that's nice. That makes up for the fact that I'm stuck still for a bit.
Apollo shall be notified at once.
Got 3 more upgrades. Hex fires 3 beams in a fan pattern. Magic recharge costs. Oh, it makes it take longer to come online. I don't know if I want to do that. Hex deal more damage. This encounter sounds good. Also charges up automatically. It's already coming up very fast. More armor during its use. Fiercest foes would be armor up here. So this armor.
Exit gateway activated.
The path you face.
But does this only whenever you use your cast gain 10 that lasts for the duration of the while it's up, I get that armor. Okay. Alright, that is useful.
Show yourself by the light of the moon.
The light of the sun.
Ow.
Need to recharge.
Wow, that comes up so fast. Like 2 blasts and I've got that back again. Okay. Armor here. More damage after using it. X can be Godsend plus 1 time when used in Guardian encounter. Okay, so it can do that bonus more often. Not that Pierce is that big a deal. I'm mainly probably going to be using bosses. Sure, go Godsend against
With
bosses.
Sydney's grace.
By grace of night.
Alrighty. Good. Poseidon or Aphrodite. Go Poseidon. These little waves that I have to go aren't that big.
She's suggesting an exchange.
You want to inflict weak on a nearby foe and gradually store mana near them. Always pretty good too. Deal more damage while you have at least 80% health. The bonus is doubled. Version of that though. Heartthrobs. I burn through mana very quickly, so I'd get a lot of those. Sure. That one.
That's a feeling there.
So my many different potent blessings just aren't good enough for you? Is that what you would like me to believe?
Alright, Poseidon. Be alright.
I'm sorry, Uncle Poseidon.
Please don't kill me.
Not now.
Music to my ears.
Oh, target there. Alright.
You
Okay.
just wiped the floor with all of those half-mins. And just like that, my furies ebbed away as well.
Alright, whenever you sprint, hit the first foe you run into with a blast that knocks foes away. Your mega moves make you briefly restore any mana you use repeatable after 8 seconds. I mean, that would be easier to maintain for sure. This is also funny. Make him cost even more mana, and also launch this weave. Plus 40 damage on those would be kind of cool. Go with this one. Wonder how long the magic flood duration. Oh, it lasts for 7 seconds. Oh, never mind. That's fantastic. That's a lot easier to.
Take me away.
The last 7 seconds can be repeated every 8.
The black flag
The
ship.
cooldown starts when that thing goes off. I basically have 1 second of downtime. I don't know. Maybe more max life, I guess. Nice, I got one of those little passes. Not time for her yet, for Eris. Ouch.
Shine so bright it hurts.
Pretty sure it's this one that gives me
Breaking
life. Yeah. Ouch. A little beat up for sure.
Something to procure.
Wow. Other shop. Like no money though. That was a weird layout. But we'll take the healing. I'm down a good bit of health, so I will take that. And I'm already guessing that Ares is
Take me to
a
the
pain in the
coast.
butt.
Get a load of this. See anything different about me, babe? Probably not. I haven't changed a bit. But you know what has is the adamant rail. I mean, just look at it.
That must be someone else's aspect of the rail. Perhaps you did or said something to make it change its form. Though this could have been my doing as well.
There you go. Always trying to take all the credit for yourself. Well, the rail doesn't answer to you, it answers to me. And I've already figured out all the new stuff it can do.
I wish I remembered what form that was so I knew what to expect, but I can't remember. That one was.
Now watch this.
Oh, that's a laser one. Interesting. Honestly, not that big of a deal so far.
Hot enough.
Oh yeah, that's also one that can leave the bombs on the ground.
Want more? Not now. Incoming!
Close these up. Yes, I can. Oh yeah, I should be using that.
From this light.
That'll work.
Time for a dazzling display.
I'm not terribly concerned about what she's doing. Kinda hurt a bit, but bad timing. Oh.
Cute.
Piggy. And beam back. that's a lot of bombs. Oh, is it slowly burning more and more?
I always get the last laugh, babe.
That's fine.
I can use this.
Yeah, I think the oil was slowly making its way inward and shrinking the arena.
A
Okay.
hidden secret of the ancient weapon wielded by the erratic embodiment of strife proved not quite unpredictable enough to take the underworld princess off her guard.
May the Rail's next bearer be more responsible.
I wonder if the rail will keep changing to different aspects each time. I'd be prepared for that. Be interesting. Alright, should be, yep. Deal. Alright, let's see. I like to normally go concave stone next and maybe get a bonus boon. We go Zeus, maybe. He's got a lot of air stuff, which can improve my dodge, plus chain lightning would be nice. Bonus damage. But that also uses up a good bit of my mana. I try and get more stuff for my thing, but honestly, it's pretty much maxed out as much as I would want. Also, just take some money. That I'm gonna want later. If who else has a lot of air? Apollo? Like Apollo's kind of a mix. Zeus is definitely air. I'm gonna try and go for like Blitz or something. Pass. This one would be pretty good too. Anytime you use mana, random info is struck by lightning. Uses that mana a lot. Sure. Go to Zeus. I have like no money, so I can't afford anything from that. Maybe that would have been a good thing to check beforehand. Have money would have been used for anything. Okay, off we go.
Cold up here.
Yeah. For Zeus, but I do want my hammer upgrade though.
Skyward.
What if the Pierce would have let me get through these guys' shields? I might have made it work.
Shine so bright it hurts.
You dare.
Attacks split in two the first time they struck foes. Fine, your specials deal more damage to armor, or whatever. While you channel your attacks, you move and fire faster. Oh, faster.
The work of Icarus, apparently.
I will take money, I think. And it would also be money.
Music to my ears.
see something for you.
I'll go and visit Dionysus.
So you know what I say? I say, Dad, what if I just don't want to? And he says, then get out of my sight. So I say, out of sight. All right. Huh? You really are just passing through? Look at all these temptations in every form. The liquid kind, the sumptuous kind. But you're unmoved and undeterred?
Look, I would truly love to stay, enjoy a beverage and a bite, speak with all these doubtless interesting guests, but I can't. Don't you understand? Your mountain is burning.
Well, if it's burning, baby, let it burn, I say. But I don't want to argue anymore. I mean, it's just another form of fighting, yeah? So you go do your thing, and I'll do mine.
Get a random amount of health, but how much you have becomes a mystery. For 8 seconds in each encounter, Fest Fog appears, make you stronger while in it. Your Mega Moves inflict hangover the first time they strike foes. Sure. Yeah.
Cheers.
Within all the times. Damage is always nice. Oh, do I want to go for the mini boss? Or is it?
What were we on about before? Remind me, yeah?
This guy's not the worst.
Choose wiser alliances.
Time for a dazzling display.
Off target there. Once I get through his armor, and there we go. Here and channel this into him until I run low on mana, and then just pop this, and then finish him off.
How is Kronos controlling those?
Why, that cloud bangle I offered you is all charged up. For who can resist wielding the power of the heavens themselves? Of course, most lack the opportunity. I do not freely give it out.
Okay. Let's see. Your specials inflict blitz. Your cast cause lightning bolts to strike. After you take damage, your foe is struck by lightning. None of the ones I actually wanted. I'll go with your
This
cast.
is yours.
A lofty mountain is not easily besieged, so the crafty Titan of Time sought winged beasts susceptible to his persuasions and capable of wreaking havoc from the skies.
Looks like they've made themselves at home.
Right.
And now for you.
Ouch.
No hiding from this light.
Gold or Hermes. Wouldn't mind Hermes. I could also get his dodge ability too, then I'd be pretty good.
The light of the sun.
Fair enough. Ah, how? These Hermes, give me your dodge boost. Attack specials are faster and fast. Can dash more frequently, find more money. I don't know what I wanted. Sure, this gives me more dodge with Aphrodite thing. Palm or Celine upgrades. What would that even give me right now? I could get more power, pierce, power, damage. Or I guess. I'm gonna just go with palm mode.
Count right now.
Ow.
Hiding from this light.
Ow. Little beat up. Alright, 10% more attack damage. Cast upgrade. Make my recharge last a little longer. Half second's not that big a deal.
My boon grows stronger.
A lot of money. Armor, max life. Sure, I'll take all those. Take more money, I think. I want to be able to buy healing at the store when full.
Music to my ears.
You again. Should be the last of them.
Ow. Ow. Oh, I guess I didn't get to the armor of it.
Begone from here.
Fine together, that was 200 gold, so that's good. Drop definitely. Okay, healing please. No healing, unfortunate.
Hear me on my authority.
Special deal more damage in a lot of area. You deal more damage until you take damage. Your mega cast expires as rapidly dealing damage. Blah 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 blah. Ooh. Pick one of these, I guess, that gives me more dodge chance.
All is
Max mana.
Golly,
Hey, golly.
what are you doing all the way up here?
All right. Let me.
I knew it. The monster Typhon isn't liable to stop, you know. He has your family on the back foot, cowering in your Lord Uncle's palace. Exactly where we want them.
A suitable distraction I can take advantage of. Just as soon as you're out of the way, along with your bird.
You're telling me your plans. Now we're truly getting to know each other. I almost regret what's about to transpire. Let's go.
The light of the sun.
Remarkable.
Time for a dazzling display.
Access as often as I can.
Am I becoming too predictable for you?
Alright, middle, safe. Middle is still safe. Bottom is safe. Middle, bottom.
Deftly evaded.
Leaves a burn on the ground, so I want to make sure to not quite where I want to stay, but I have 60 armor off this, so I guess I'm alright.
Expected.
I put this out here out of the way.
What shall occur as
Okay.
easily as I?
Bottom is safe. Middle is safe. Middle is safe. Top is safe. Middle is safe. Middle. Top. Middle. Okay. I'll strike there a little bit. Out of the way of that. Bird got me a little bit, but that's okay. Ow. Alright. Out of that without a Death Defiance.
Told me repeatedly, but it always comes back. My wounds shall heal again.
See you later.
Darkness, armor. Oops. Interacted with that thing. Alright.
A lost shade.
Phrenos, hypnotize. There.
Armor. Health. Upgrade to my hex. Oh, there's again. Whole list of stuff coming to me. I'm gonna switch to Evil Eye. That's 30% damage is. It's Typhon. Still kind of a pain in the butt, so. And the money might have also been a good choice. Yeah, replace a Death Defiance. Oh.
I'll show myself in. More monsters.
Ow. How? Ouch. That was money there. Oh.
Special delivery.
Darkness Fat. Opalm or Aphrodite. Go Aphrodite, I guess.
Higher up. One of Typhon's broodlings.
Shine so bright it hurts.
Ow. I actually kind of just use that to tank his abilities a bit. I get the armor from it. Ow. dodge, it saved me quite a bit. Health. Alright, that armor is actually really beneficial. The fact that you just get it each and every time you cast this is cool. Alrighty. Not at all.
One less of Typhon's brood. Olympus, I accept this message.
Rushing damages running foes inflicts weak, and again once you stop, gain a max life and max mana. Sounds good to me.
Endless horrors spewed from Typhon are of every shape and size, including relatively sinister and larger ones recently fallen to the princes of the underworld's wrath.
I'll slay them all.
Oh, yeah. That was a big chunk of extra life and mana. I'm gonna keep up my abilities longer. Makes my Death Defiances better. All good stuff. Ow.
Found me.
Hermes, at your service.
Delivery arrived.
Armor. Go in here. Going up. Know what those little things are that's flying around.
A fang.
Fang growing in the ground. I have one of those coming, right? The Path of Stars. Yeah, I've got one of those upgrades coming. I should basically finish off what I want to do. So there's a little script there saying there that I need. Apollo.
I know this place.
Yeah, you do. I'm gonna face this thing.
Music to my ears.
Ow. Hitbox is a little weird for this. Ow, I was not. Thought inside him was safe enough. The ring coming out and going in. Ability. Might be able to take the ability with the armor. Might be able to do that. Got one more hit or two. Dodge out, dodge in. Stuck there for a minute. That out. There. Dodge out. Dodge in. Beam. Beam. Stand there. Beam. This is the thing where I need to be behind him. Stuff. Alright. More upgrades. Power. Additional damage. power.
Seleni's hidden strength.
Shine ever brighter.
Duo?
Lost my train of thought, cousin. For Aphrodite here, she doesn't seem to understand the meaning of a private conversation. Lady, would you care to join us then?
Oh, dear Apollo, yes, I always care to join your conversations, especially the private ones. And is there any who could blame me? Love and sunshine go together, after all.
What do you do? Whenever you create Heartthrobs, create more. I mean, we're gonna create a lot of those. This would be extra dodge chance. Kinda fine with this. I'm gonna go with this. I don't know if the Heartthrob's gonna be that beneficial against
The honors, please, Freenos.
Typhon, except maybe against his little creatures that tries to spawn on me. Which are going to be a little bit of a pain because I don't really have the bonus armor damage.
Nearly there now.
So, not the best. Did get here without losing any Death Defiances, so that's great. Normal healing in the shop.
Typhon in the eye for me, alright?
Okay, yeah. Okay, so I definitely want to grab this. And I guess I'm grabbing the Palm. That sounds fine.
Such is the smuggler's life.
Your Mega Cast gains power and knocks foes away, is whatever, all this, whatever. Matter.
I accept this gift.
Alright. Your full health.
I've returned.
Full health, full Death Defiances. Good chunk of dodge chance. It'll be a big target for this. I'll probably also use it to, like, just tank his, tongue. I think it does, like, 40. Alright, first phase done. Kill the eggs before they spawn stuff. Alright.
So this is how monsters are made.
Ow. I can tank that with the armor. Nope. Did not last long enough. Also, I think that's more damage than I thought it was. Don't think that's tanking it completely.
Behold the wrath of Olympus, monstrous wretch. He's down, now hit him hard.
I'm out of Hades. Okay, got all the spawns, no stuff to fight. Do the double tongue, over. That hurt. Ow. Double tongue, over. Okay, still have 2 more Death Defiances left. I think I'm almost dead anyway. Might be the end of it here. Not quite.
Down with Typhon.
Whew, that was pretty good. Lunar Ray did a ton of damage. Almost the same amount of damage to my attacks. Good. Or my mega attacks even. Wow. That's just a mega attack part of it. A lot of damage. Okay. Alright, I like what they did with this weapon. Definitely feels a lot better than it originally did.
There.
Another night, another massive undulating monster brought to heel. And for the Princess of the Dead, such victories are to be savored, but only for a bit.
Ow! Return to Shadow now. A good night's rest. Mwah! We beat the father of all monsters, Phrynos.
Woo!
Well, you're back.
Hey. Flip door.
The renewal project's off to a fine start. How are you managing with all the new responsibility?
Okay, I guess. Sometimes I think I'd rather not be doing anything. But I get that somebody's got to do this stuff, and it's not like any of those slackers out there are gonna do it.
The other shades have their own duties. The work needn't be onerous. It can be fulfilling. Helping others, having a sense of purpose.
My purpose, Mel, is only to hang out. So, what's up?
Anything in here. Oh, that's cute.
Next renewal.
It shall be.
You trying to turn this place into a zoo or what?
Ooh.
I'm better for the frog. Childhood. Want to spend the
Let's make it happen.
Whatever. A witch's tent could always use more dangly stuff.
milk. Yeah, we'll go with the.
Should fit the spirit of this place.
Uh-huh. Like sleeping under the moon. Only in here.
Huh. You know what? Sure.
Not a problem. Pretty sure you need a bunch of stuff like this to be a witch.
This seems promising.
Yes!
Some more knickknacks you can organize. Coming right up.
Really want to spend it. Fight team. Lunar team.
How about this?
Yes, ma'am.
Reminds me of the phases of the moon. Well, one of them.
All set.
Sure, why not?
I'm into it.
Any relic from the House of Hades ought to be preserved.
Don't know why you need that old thing, but sure.
Get the one for Celine. So all these are. Oh, a lighted habitat.
Should fit the spirit of this place.
I mean, I guess.
Oh,
I like that better. Flowers. Okay,
Okay, bye.
they're down here really.
Once again,
the prophecy of Typhon's return. Was your interpretation that the gods were going to prevail or not? Or was there any detail you recall that we might use to our advantage?
Well, there was lightning, which I took to represent Zeus. The earth seemed to shake, recalling Poseidon, and a red spear reminiscent of your father's, piercing the storm. But even these specifics don't seem to pertain to the matter at hand.
No, I suppose not.
Racism.
A positive outcome.
Smells delicious.
Are those piles in it? Keep making the. Pretty sure I have morsels. I have morsels. Those continues.
This'll take a little while.
Kronos must believe he has the upper hand now that Olympus has the father of all monsters bearing down on them night after night. But he has made a grave mistake.
Typhon cannot be controlled. If he no longer had Olympus to contend with, he would probably come after Kronos next. There must be some way we can redirect his rage.
If not his rage, the very nature of his being. I have always taught you that our craft is never to be used for destruction alone. But no rule is immutable. Let us use our enemy's strengths against them, to rid us of them all.
We do as we must.
Orientation learned disintegration of monstrosity. It looked like it was Seleni's symbol, so is that something I can make? Means?
You have returned.
Got a possible hex I can get?
The task proceeds. You've recruited that one shifty-looking shade for the renewal project. A scrappy start is still a start. I'm pleased to see it underway.
I thought you might say that. It gives Dora something practical to do, and means the project needn't be a hopeless dream.
A sound plan, goddess.
Come along.
Stuff. Olives, I guess. What could copy? Oh, less of the
Drink of the earth.
our plant. Down to sleep. Come over here. I'm gonna talk to Nemesis. That really is building, I think, to something. Great. Are the two cards that I
The ashes remember.
was MP. Have oh, this is where you can reroll boon. I love those. That's why I don't use it. Put those all together to do a bunch of stuff. It's like my current layout. And kind of hoping that I just get one of those off of my 3 cards I'm up getting. Probably upgrade some of it, or try and work on some of this other stuff. That's just continue that for right now. That'll do it.
How is the morale amongst all your disciples recently, Commander? Prometheus and Typhon present imposing threats that may shake even the greatest resolve.
Yeah, they're fine. Just look at them. Brave as you're gonna get. No matter what catastrophe should come to pass, it's just another night to us here.
We're trying to prevent catastrophe, not let it become the norm. Well, please let me know if anything changes. We need you all at your best.
Hear that, you slackers? Better bring your best or else.
You made it from Olympus all this way.
Alright, that'll do it. Next time, take out this scope. And then we're gonna go down beneath to see the second phase of the rivals down there. Will be Scylla. Down beneath. So I'm gonna do that. Maybe I could do it with the boat. That's the one I need. The only one that kind of goes down below. All of these are up top. I'm gonna go with the coat. Do I have any can I upgrade that? I can. Let's see. For a Skyfall, a hidden hex that strikes multiple foes and by shine. That's one with Nyx. That's a Knight's. But I was kind of confused up. I'm just gonna stick with this for.
Reveal your secrets.
That's what I like to hear.
Alright. Anyway, that'll probably be our next run. See you next time.